Hi, what's up? I'm DJ Sixsmith. Welcome to Sit Down. Niecy Nash here with us. Reno 911 Part 2 on Quibi. Niecy, what's going on? How are you?
On Quibi today. I'm so excited.
It's been a pretty incredible journey for the show. I mean, why don't we start at the beginning here? Take me back to where you were at and how this whole thing kind of changed things for you.
Well, first of all, we did 6 seasons, a movie, took a very long hiatus, and now we're back. That's the crazy part. But I mean, the whole thing was really interesting because I had never done improv or sketch or any of it. So I was brand spanking new. And I almost didn't get the job because when I was waiting for the audition, it was taking too long. And I knocked on the door and I was like, hey, what time are y'all gonna get this dog and pony show started? Because I got things to do. And they were like, oh, are you too busy for us? And I was like, I gotta get my kids to Chuck E. Cheese by 7:00. So so I'm so lucky that they gave me a chance.
I'm glad it worked out for you. It's obviously been a great ride for you. What fascinates you the most about the whole improv situation? Because you've done other comedy in the past, but what did you like about it when you first started off and, continue to do it with this role?
Well, the funny thing is that Reno was my first time and I had never done it. I wasn't for sure how to do it. And so I feel like a lot of season 1, you see me looking at them in awe in the scene because I'm like, how did you think of that? But once we have come back after being together so long, it's like riding a bike. You know how to get in there and get after it.
Yeah, you've had some good experience with everybody. And I feel like Quibi is a great place to do it because it's just short form. And these Reno 911 episodes, the good stuff is 5 to 10 minutes. So what was it like kind of condensing everything and just getting that runway going?
Man, you know what? It was easy because we're already shooting the show in little bits. So it was easy to just shoot it the way we shoot it and then, chop it up. But when I tell you putting that gang back together, and now, no, I don't know, they don't have to officially give me credit, but I give myself credit for putting the whole band back together because every year, like 2 or 3 times a year, I would email everybody and be like, hey guys, we should put the band back together. And so I just kept saying it and I kept saying it. And eventually the universe responded in kind, and here we are.
You obviously have a really special crew with this show. When did you realize that this was a little different than some of the other shows and movies that you've done?
When did I realize it was different? Man, right away. It all of a sudden had this cult following. And we were like, wait, what? People know what we're doing over here? We just thought we were just crazy kids running around in Carson, California. And people caught wind of it and they leaned in.
That's awesome. Yeah, I talked to Thomas Lennon a few months back, and he was just saying that he kept some of the shorts from the show. Do you have anything that you've kept in terms of the show itself?
Oh, I have so much stuff upstairs.
What do you got?
How much time you got? I mean, I could have dressed the part for you.
Let's hear it.
I got it all up there. I got the baby hair. I got the big booty. I got my uniform. I got a gun. I got all of it.
So you can just jump into that whenever you feel like that.
Just like that.
That's awesome. So when I think about your career, you've done a ton of great stuff. Why don't we talk about Claws for a second? What has been the best part of that experience so far?
What I love about Claws is that so many women can identify with Desna and these girls, especially my character. Desna is over 40, no kids, haven't been married. She's living her life for her own pleasure in her own way. And she is determined to get her just due in life. So, she's out there scrappy, you know what I mean, trying to come up. So I enjoy getting to play her a lot. A lot of people think that, who don't know me, think that we are one and the same, but we're not.
What are the differences?
Well, she's a lot more feisty than I am. Her taste in men is very different than what I would lean towards.
I hear you.
We're both ambitious. That is where there is a through line, though. And
Well,
we both love to have fabulous nails.
I mean, you got them going right now, so I totally understand there. And representation is super important. I mean, you mentioned just the age category, and that's not an age category that historically has been represented really well in Hollywood. So what does it mean to you to play that role, and for women and other people around the world to see themselves in that character?
Most of the women on our show, and I'll pull these air quotes from heaven, are of a certain age.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So it's delicious to be able to say, oh, you're still viable. Oh, you're still attractive. Oh, you still have desires. Oh, you still have things that you want to accomplish. So I love the fact that, you know what I mean, women can turn to that show and see themselves. That's so important.